Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing. That's a little bit of a different introduction. I thought I've been doing the same one for 2 years, a little bit different. Let's get the racing part sorted. If you like it, put it in the comment section down below. But let's get cracking with today's video, shall we? You might be aware I am replacing this Audi RS4. This has been a loan car for 3 to 4 months, so I announced that I am buying a new daily driver. Oh look, lights, oh, they've gone off now. One of the cars which stood out was the Range Rover Sport SVR, and today I am going for a very exciting test drive, and I'm driving one for the first time. I've never driven one before, and this is a car which is very high up on my list to replace this RS4. A lot of people have been telling me you're going to fall in love with that, and probably you're going to buy one. So I think by the time this video ends, I might have bought one, who knows? I'm heading over in London to Mayfair Prestige, the guys who have a car waiting for me in the spec, which I like as well. So I've just arrived at Mayfair Prestige, and whenever you come here, there is always some amazing cars. So I'm going to quickly show you a quick tour around what they have in stock at the moment, and then we will go and find the car which I'm test driving and taking on the roads of London. Dan the man.
Hello Archie again.
Hello Dan.
Driving me mad as usual.
Hello. You have to bow to me, you know that. Yeah, bow. Yeah. Well, how have you been? It's been a while.
Well, it hasn't been that long.
You've just been setting up your own YouTube channel and all sorts in the meantime, becoming famous.
Please check us out, Mayfair Prestige YouTube channel.
It's the only reason you invite me around here. There's quite a few cars missing. Usually you're a bit more full.
You know why? Because Specialities at service.
Yeah.
Are a few other cars. There is a very special car that I can't mention that is at...
do I know what it is? I don't think I do know what it is.
Starts with a B and ends in an I.
Yep,
okay.
I've got it. You have a very nice GTC Lusso.
V12, baby.
V12.
Not that V8 nonsense.
No, are you a fan of this?
I love it.
Really?
Yeah, really, really. And this is like, for someone like me that needs the boot, needs 4 seats, this is amazing Ferrari.
The daddy.
The daddy.
Oh, look at it. It looks amazing, doesn't it?
You know what the good thing is? They've actually like sorted out their interiors now with the infotainment systems.
Yeah.
For years they were so bad, you know? And now you've got the big screen and the touch screen.
I think you should buy that for your own personal collection, Dan.
I bought it once already.
Oh, fair enough.
Things are just epically good.
They are epically good, and you've always been a Porsche fan, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And funny enough, I don't mind the PDK. I know everyone's like manual, but I think for practicality, the PDK is just fantastic.
And I love this colour.
Yeah,
Crayon. Yeah.
This is what I'd get my GT2 in, if I had a chance to get one from factory.
Yes. Around a circuit as well. They're good.
Especially for someone like you that's a racing car driver. I've been watching your racing videos.
You like the racing videos?
Yeah, you're better than I thought you were.
Oh, you didn't think I was any good?
No.
And now?
Yeah, no, actually not bad.
Not bad, or?
Okay, 8 out of 10.
I'll take you around the circuit and you will absolutely shit yourself.
I'll take you next.
No.
One lap each.
Before we go and find the SVR is, well, we have your McLaren, which you absolutely love.
Yeah, I love my McLaren 675.
Oh, watch out, mate. The new G-Wagon, which is probably one of the first ones here. F12, which is seriously cool.
I did my video on F12, so if you want to go over to watch...
Oh, I see what you've done there. It is absolutely the car to own at the moment. And I tell you who loves these is TGE. He's obsessed. He's obsessed.
Quick question about that.
Okay.
I watch your videos with Tom.
Right.
Now, one of you's got to be Batman and one of you's got to be Robin.
Yeah.
But I can't work out which one of you's Batman and which one's Robin. Is it because he's got the SV, he's Batman, and because you've got the Hurricane, you're Robin?
So I've got the rubbish one.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've got the Batmobile and you've got the...
So I'm Robin then?
You must be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, before we go head downstairs, I'm gonna, well, Dan, I don't really know what you're doing. Why on earth do you have a motorbike?
Just look at the engraving on this bike, it's incredible, look. Look, this is like a year in the making, custom bike, look at it.
Very cool. And is it for sale?
Yeah.
How much?
55,000.
Oh, you've got that. Why don't you just buy it for yourself?
Because I don't want to kill myself.
Mate, going around London in that is chaos. So here we go, it is time to test drive the Range Rover Sport SVR. How cool does it look in that blue? And I'm just so intrigued just by how this is going to go, because I've never owned an SUV before. It's just going to be so different, but it looks stunning, doesn't it, in this blue colour. Oh, I just cannot wait for this. It's just going to be amazing. I personally love the blue. If I owned this one myself, I'd get the black wheels on it, but this is just totally different, and it's going to be a very different experience. I like the fact how it's got the tinted windows as well. It has this sort of side steps which step out when you get in the car. And if you are wondering, this is a 2016 car because this is the sort of one which I could potentially afford. But yeah, driving around every single day in that. And apparently they make an amazing sound as well, and that is what I'm gonna do, because I've actually just spoken to Dean from Redline. I was like, how do we sort of get the sort of exhaust? He's like, right, you got to do this, this and this, and then you are underway. Should we have a little look inside so you guys can have a look inside this car? It's just how high up it is. It has these funky seats which you have, these sport seats. If we just jump in, this sunroof which you have in here as well is just perfect. You have carbon fibre, which seems to be everywhere, sort of down here and then down the sort of sides down there as well. And on the centre console also you have that. To start the car, it's just up there, and I like the fact how you just got SVR sort of in the corner. Look at all that's carbon fibre as well. That is legit. Oh, and I just step in. Lovely. Very good. It's weird just to step up into this car, but here we are. Welcome aboard. It's like I've just gone and bought it, isn't it? Welcome aboard. I feel so spacious in here. I've got so much space compared to the Hurricane. This is crazy. But let's start it up. Does sound good. I'm going up. What's happening? Don't worry, I've done one of these before. Nah. Straight away what I notice is just, well, how smooth it is, but also the fact of just the view I've got. It's just so different. The noise that this car produces is just mad. Talk about the car, how's the ride? Ride is very smooth, and I feel like I'm in so much luxury right now, because obviously you can turn everything off, but also it's the fact of when you want this to sound an animal, and similar to like the RS4 or other cars that I've owned before, like the A45, you have everything there when you want it, sort of all that grunt, and that is what I like the idea of with this. That's exhaust mode off. The exhaust mode is not even on at that point, so I think what we need to do is we need to turn that on. Oh, holy! That is absurd. Sounds the nuts. That's stock. I never expected this car to sound like the noise that it sounds like. It's mental. What I have heard is just how bad these cars are on fuel, which is okay. We have to take that into account because I want to do miles in it. That's the thing with all these daily cars. I do miles every single day, so I want the car to not be terrible but also just be okay. The thing with the SVR is that it gives you a sense of occasion every time you're in it, and that's what I can feel already. Obviously this is a 2016 car, so it's a little bit older in terms of, you know, you don't have the carbon bonnet compared to the 2018 car. A few different things have upgraded in terms of the dash, but I can't afford a 2018 car, so I have to take that all into account and just realize that the values that these are holding makes it much more of an attractive option for me to jump into one every single day. It doesn't necessarily, if I got a newer one, the depreciation is still there. Now you can pick one of these up for like 70 grand, which is mental, and they're holding their money really well. There are other options which are in contention. And am I going to buy an SVR right now? Well, what I need to do is I need to work out the figures and to see whether I could make this possible, because I've loved it. I've loved driving it, and I do think this is a very, very, very strong option. So I've just got back to Mayfair, and before I turn this car off, I'm going to put the windows down. Let's hear it one more time. They're just ridiculous. That's stock. So the car is all parked up and it's time for me, for now, to say goodbye to this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get on the phone to Dean at Redline, who is helping me source this car, and I just want to find my new daily driver as soon as possible. This, honestly, I could see myself owning one of them. I really, really could. Let me know in the comment section whether I should go ahead and buy a Range Rover Sport SVR. There are a few other cars I want to try before making this final decision, but it's amazed me in so many ways that I'm like, I never really would have thought it. But Range Rover Sport, a very, very strong chance that this could be my next daily driver to go alongside my Lamborghini Huracan. Imagine that, a Lamborghini Huracan, which is having a few things done to it, and then to get from A to B, you've got a Range Rover Sport SVR. That is a dream two-car garage, and it just is mental. Even saying those words is utterly, utterly absurd. But like I say, it's just been such an amazing experience, and in that colour and everything else. Would you have it in that colour? Dan, should I buy a Range Rover Sport SVR? Yeah.
Yeah, buy it.
Only because it's your car.
Buy it.
Should I buy a Range Rover Sport SVR? Put it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all very soon.